Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins of interest. We also discuss different cryptocurrencies and the market and projects on the blockchain. So if this video is valuable for you, please consider liking. It really helps the channel a lot. Today we're going to be taking a look at METAPETS coin, right? So this project is a scam. Right off the bat, I just want to say that we're going to be proving why it's a scam. Of course, we've done multiple videos in the past. So if it is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. And I've been receiving a lot of requests to do METAPETS videos, but I have noticed that not a lot of people are interested into this METAPETS scam anymore, right? So if you're interested into it, you want me to do regular videos, ensure you like the video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Right, that just ensures that I know there are people who are still interested into what is going on with METAPETS coin scam, right? So three things we're going to be talking about. I'm going to be quickly proving why it's a scam, right? And I'm going to be talking about the staking. So if you are staked into METAPETS, you are invested into METAPETS, you need to know about that. And then lastly, we're going to be talking about the game, right? So let's jump in first why I say this is a scam. Well, if you go onto this website, web.archive.org, right? It's a website that actually takes a copy of a website. In history, in time, it takes multiple copies. So you would remember that this was the first website that would have been greeted by whenever you entered the METAPETS domain onto the URL, or you just click on their link, you would see this, right? So this is way back around November. This is what they launched it, and they had a light paper, right? They had a light paper before the paper that they have right now. And in that light paper, that's where you see that the project is a scam, right? It's quite simple to read in this light paper. So you see here what is METAPETS final stage. This is where you see that the team behind this project, they are scammers and they lie. They say, even though we have already started working to integrate METAPETS into the metaverse, our final stage is the most complex and thus will take more time to complete. So where's the lie here? They are saying that they have already started working to integrate METAPETS into the metaverse. Out of all the AMAs that you have heard the CEO of this project, D. Norris, or anybody else who does AMAs, have you ever heard them talking about what they have done in the metaverse? The only thing that we heard is they say, we never promised the metaverse. That's what they say, right? Even in the new white paper, still the same statement. They just made it look more pretty, even though we have already started working to integrate METAPETS into the metaverse, right? So this is around October of last year, right, when this project launched, where they were saying this. So basically, this is where you see that this project is, there are scammers behind it, because they were telling people that we have already started integrating into the metaverse, but they've never said anything metaverse in all the AMAs, in anything. The only thing about the metaverse that we have heard from them is to say that we have never promised the metaverse. That's the only thing. So I think we can move on from this issue. The team lies. They basically scammed investors, right? So now let's move into the staking, right? So if you're going to be staking METAPETS, I hate to break this down, but you are basically just scamming yourself, right? Because I did a video of staking against METAPETS. The numbers don't make, are not advantageous at all to the investor, right? And in that video where I did staking, you can just type Net Crypto METAPETS staking, you see the video, right? In that video, I showed you the advantages, the numbers of staking, right? And if you stake, you still have to pay the tax, right? That 13% tax, something like that. This 13% tax here, you have to pay 13% tax when you stake. And if you manage to stake the whole period, there's Vault 1, Vault 2, and Vault 3, right? And all the APYs that you can earn for each and every one, right? If you unstake early, you lose this 13% tax, right? The one thing that I did not mention in that video is the penalty for withdrawing early. So on top of losing the 13% tax that you paid when you staked, you're going to be charged 10%. In Vault 1, you're going to be charged 25%. right? So this is how many months? Okay, 60 days. So 2 months staking, you get what is this? 33% PR, right? You see that, and then we see here 10% you're going to be charged on top of the 13% on the 60 days, and on the 120 days 25%, right? And on the 180 days 50%, right? So once you are staked into MetaPets, you have basically scammed yourself because you can't exit, right? If you exit, you're going to be charged 13% tax plus this tax at the bottom. Just go and check out also the calculations I did on that video of MetaPets. So this is something that I just wanted to bring out, right? If you're already staked into MetaPets, the only hope right now is the price goes up. And I think that's we have to look for something positive on the project, is it's closely aligned to the market. Whenever the market is going up, the project also price points are moving up. Is it going to be like that forever? We don't know, but that's the only positive thing that I see. Sorry about that. That's the only positive thing that I see in terms of MetaPets, right? So now we have proved that staking is not a good idea, right, into MetaPets. Basically, if you stake with MetaPets, you're just scamming yourself, right? Because they didn't even want to do this whole thing. Investors cried for it, just like MetaPets always do, where they only do things because investors are crying for them. They only do static audit because people want static audit, right? There is your static audit. People want staking, there is your staking, right? So okay, let's move on. So the next thing that we want to talk about, or rather the last thing, is the game. So the CEO of MetaPets spoke about that they're buying one of those shelf games that is like a temple run type of game, right, into MetaPets. Well, what does this game have to do with the metaverse and MetaPets, right? If you're going to be doing a temple run type of game, 65% done, they need to get developers and all that. So it just goes to show you that they were not prepared for this, right? They are just figuring it out as they go. But initially, they went and told people that we are already integrating MetaPets into the metaverse already. So now they say that we never promised the metaverse. They're waiting for someone to develop a metaverse that they can rent. So where was this metaverse? So that's why I show you that it's a scam. The people behind it are liars. It's outright to say, you can see a lot of the mods that were around before are no longer there in this project, because even though they used to come and attack me in this channel, I'm sure some of them are actually seeing it for a fact that even them themselves, if they had actually invested into this, that they have been scammed as well, right? And guess who is enjoying all of that money? Investors' money, right? Your guess is as good as mine, right? Everybody else, if you go onto their Telegram, the numbers, of course, they keep dwindling. I don't know if people still going on the Telegram anymore, but you do see that a lot of the mods that were there before are no longer so active, right? There are new mods. The wannabe mods last time are the ones who are mods now, right? And when they lose interest, they will always be wannabe mods, right? So that's one of the things that we wanted to talk about this project. Right now in this climate that we are seeing liquidations all over the place. We saw Luna. Luna was another scam, right? That guy Dotcom, definitely one of the most intelligent genius scammers, right? And of course we see this situation that is developing with Celsius Network, 3 Arrows, Finblocks, Babel Finance, right? All these projects are facing liquidity issues at the moment. We are tracking this. The crypto market is not doing so well, right? Just like with MetaPets, I think the price point of MetaPets right now is actually close to the launch price. Let's just go and take a quick look on the old. Of course, you do see here 97% of the investors voting the project bet. This is the only project that I've seen 97%. Yesterday, I think it was on 98%, right? So you see the current price point here, very close, I think, yeah, to the launch price. I don't think that they've actually hit a launch price, but they are just close to it. You can just see it here for yourself. the chart looks very sad, right? But anyway, the rest of the crypto market is not doing well. But the one thing we do fault with this project is the fact that they are only trading about $3,800 on the 24 hours. A project that has got over 100,000 investors, they should be at least trading $100,000 or even $50,000, but $3,000, really? Right? It just goes to show you that a lot of investors lost interest because they saw that they have been scammed and there is absolutely nothing in this project that they can expect to come out. Right now, they're talking about the game. This like temple run, like seriously, they are building a temple run like game. What does that have to do with the metaverse? Why are they not putting all the effort into putting a pet in the metaverse, right? Unfortunately, it is what it is with metapets right now, right? So it's a scam. Stay away from this project. And if you invest into this, if you stake into metapets, you are just scamming yourself. If you're already staked, hopefully by the time that you have to unstake, right, the price is going to be looking normal kind of thing, and you can salvage something out of there, right? But definitely in terms of metapets, there is no future. The price might pump. Believe me, I'm not saying that the price is never ever going to pump or it's never ever going to reach ATH. No one knows the future, but the way that we invest into crypto is we try to look at what the team is doing, what are some of the utilities that they are producing, the market sentiment, and all those things. Like if someone's going to be coming to metapets who really believes into this and thinks that this is a good investment, they check the market sentiment, they're just going to close the page, move on to the next, right? So the fact that they're going to be coming back to ATH, I don't know. It's possible, but I don't think so with everything that is going on. But I cannot dismiss it at the same time, right? Because this is crypto at the end of the day. You don't, people just invest. You don't know, but I don't think that they are ever going to be reaching anything near this, right? If they are going to be going up, I don't know what price point they are, but it does seem like the CEO is still coming up for AMAs and multiple different people coming up for AMAs and all that, right? But it's not looking good into this project. It's definitely a scam. The people behind it are liars. You saw it from the white paper, from what they said themselves, right, into the white paper. We are not putting words into anyone's mouth. You can just check it for yourself. Into the white paper, they say here, even though we have already started working to integrate metapets into the metaverse, this is October last year, right? 2021. What have they done? What communication have they given that they've already started integrating metapets into the metaverse? There's nothing metaverse. The only thing metaverse we hear from them is we have never promised the metaverse. Anyway, without just talking, going forward, there's nothing else to talk about this, right? It's a scam. If anything comes up, I'm going to be letting you know, right? So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.